Good morning out there in the DFS community. It's Vaughn, the Stat Man, coming into your YouTube airwaves, and welcome to the Stat Room. It's back, week 8 of the NFL season, and the guys who let us down, the ones who dropped the ball, or should I say didn't catch the ball, are in witness protection. We have Mr. Woods. He's chalking up the deuces to fantasy points. 4.6 fantasy points. Mr. Woods, you are in witness protection. Dear football God, I hope that next week I can get the stat room more than 3.7 fantasy points because I let them down. That's right, Kenny Stills. 3.7 fantasy points. You are in witness protection. Ourselves another one. Over there stealing money, Mr. Bell. 5.0 fantasy points. You said you were the best back in the NFL. You knew this Jets offensive line was bad. Bet you wish you still stayed in Pittsburgh. But you are in witness protection. Woo! How is everybody doing this wonderful, wonderful afternoon? How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Vaughn the Stat Man. You can follow me on Twitter at Vaughn the Stat Man. And guys, check out the website, vaughnthestatman.com. All right, guys. So before I get into these picks, guys, let me say that I am actually doing this lineup on Fantasy Drafts platform, and the contest that I am in is a $300 Hooter platform. So if anybody likes to play the GPP contest, this is a wonderful game. It's $25 buy-in, and the total prize pool is $300,000. All right, guys. So last week I did absolutely phenomenal on the 4 p.m. slate. My 1 p.m. continuing winning streak of 7 straight weeks came to an end. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I finally had a down week, but we still did well because my 4 p.m. slate took down almost all of the major contests. So it was a really big week. Even though I didn't win myself on the 1 p.m., the community did extremely well on my 4 p.m. only slate. All right, guys, so I'm going to get right into this slate. I don't want to take up a lot of you guys' time. All right, guys, so starting off, when you look at this slate, some good matchups so far. You got Russell Wilson at home against Tampa Bay. Now, Tampa Bay has an excellent run game, so Seattle might not be able to pass the ball, so they should be able to throw. Mahomes is out. He'll probably be out for another 3 weeks. The Chargers are a shell of themselves. They're banged up. Their starting cornerback is out. I think they have a safety out, a defensive lineman out. So this could be a mismatch. Aaron Rodgers he's not gonna have 4 touchdowns passes in this game and 440 yards. But I can see 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. Matthew Stafford has a really good matchup against Oakland. Lamar Jackson, you're going to see what Lamar Jackson is all about in this game. Now, the Patriots have played a lot of quarterbacks who don't have the mobility that Lamar Jackson has. Now, Bill Belichick likes to take away what you do best. So he's going to try to take away the Ravens' run game. But that means Lamar Jackson can throw the ball. So I still like Lamar Jackson. I don't care who he's playing against. Next, Tom Brady against Baltimore. I absolutely do not like this pick. I think that he's going to struggle. Jacoby Brissett at Pittsburgh. They are back to being Blitzburgh, ladies and gentlemen, so not sure if I want to run Brissett. Allen, home against Washington. Washington defense has actually started to play a little bit better, ladies and gentlemen, so this might be a tricky play. But Kirk Cousins is the quarterback that I'm drafting. I love him in this matchup, guys. He's on the road going against the Chiefs. The Chiefs, they are giving up a lot of yards. They can't stop the run. So if you can't stop the run, it's going to be really tough to contain Thielen and Diggs. I think that one of them guys are going to have a big game. All right, so at the running back position, guys, I'm going to go through it and give you the running back real quick. The running back that I like in this matchup, I'm giving you Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones just seems to be Aaron Rodgers' go-to guy. And I don't think it's going to change this week. The Chargers, they don't stop the run very well. And if you get this run game going, Aaron Jones also catches the ball out of the backfield. He's a complete back. He's a 3-down back. You don't have many 3-down backs in the league anymore, but he is one of them. Next, at wide receiver. The wide receiver that I love in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen, I'm giving you guys Stephon Diggs. I'm going to pair him up with Kirk Cousins. I think that Stephon Diggs is in for a big game. I think he's going to catch about 7 balls for about 120 yards and a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. I think he goes for like 22 to 23 fantasy points. And last, but not least, the boomstick. Play of the night is none other than Mark Andrews. Now, this is only for GPP, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are one of the faint of heart, do not play Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews had one of the worst performances I've seen from a tight end from any skill position in a long while. It's not often that a guy who is one of the top players at his position in the NFL has a game where he drops 3 passes. I don't believe he's going to have that law, and I believe they're going to try to stop the running game for the Ravens, and I believe he's going to be wide open because you don't want to throw Stephon Gilmore's way. That's where Brown is going to be, and on the other cornerback, he's going to be guarding Snead. So I think that Andrews is going to catch about 8 or 9 balls for over 100 yards and a touchdown. All right, guys, so that's it. You got Andrews, Diggs, Jones, and Cousins. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you made it this far, I would appreciate it if you hit the like button and subscribe to me. That's how my channel grows, and it will help me out. It would mean so much to me if you would do that for me. And, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to win-win. That means give people what they want so you can get what you want. And, guys, don't forget to think and ink. That means write it down so that way it can come true. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested in assistance from the Statman, you can get my packages, and all my information will be in the comment section and description section of this video. All right, guys, so that's it, guys. I am on to NBA today. Good hunting on all your DFS contests. Love you guys. Good morning out there, everyone. Now, I know everybody that's watching this video, you want to be successful, right? But let me ask you this. If I walked into a room right now and it was 100 people in the room, and I said, how many of you guys want to earn? Meaning, how many of you want to make money? Every single one of you will raise your hand. But then if I said, how many of y'all are ready to learn? Then I would get this. See, it's not hard to make money. In 2019, this is the best time ever to be alive because there's so many ways to make money. But you have to learn to earn, meaning you have to read. You have to get up and do something. You have to get off your butt and stop being lazy. Lazy people deserve to have nothing. You can't do nothing all day and expect to have something. When you see someone that has, like an athlete, athletes sometimes when they're in high school and it's on the weekend and you're out partying, they're in the gym working. That's why I love athletes, because they are the true example of with hard work, it pays off because they work harder than most people. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're fat, it's because you want to be fat. It's because you eat sweet buns and you do not exercise. I call it how I see it. I ain't trying to be politically correct. I call it the truth. Fit people want to be fit. Fat people want to be fat. Rich people want to be rich. Broke people want to be broke. Because now broke, you're on your way to being rich. Means that you have all the tools, you just haven't got to where you need to get to yet. But you're learning and you're growing. So ladies and gentlemen, just a quick word. Just make sure you put in some effort and make sure that you learn so that way you can earn. Love you guys.